Kevin, you're a happy man after that?
Relieved, Jerome, yeah. I suppose it was a titanic battle out there. Last 20 minutes were just fighting, trying to get through it. To be honest, I've never looked up at the clock more often because look, Na Piarsaigh was a serious outfit. You have to be 100%, you know. Delighted with the fight out of everyone. Like, I think there was just moments there, just like Jason Gillan catching the ball with the free, Aaron catching the free, brother Tom got an out point and we badly needed it. Just so proud of the whole panel. People came on, fellas that didn't come on, just a real tight group and proud of everyone. Yeah.
Did the game last week, Santi, we've seen both quarter-finalists win today. It makes you that bit sharper at least.
I suppose, look, you could easily argue that because I think last year Down Na Piarsaigh came through the quarter-final and into the final, and now this year ourselves in Kilmallock came through. Does it stand? I don't know, like, look, but I do think, I suppose, like, how many times last week did I hear that they should have beaten us, South Liberty should have beaten Kilmallock. It takes, like, it's a skill to get over them games, you know. Look, ours was a touch, call it what you want, but we got over it. Kilmallock also got over it. Like, they're a serious team, so, you know, like, there's a skill in coming through games like that, and maybe it does stand you. Maybe it does, yeah.
The games bring you on as well. I mean, from round one, when you're beaten, you've certainly developed through the couple of games.
Yeah, definitely. Like, look, and it's tough, like, with the new championship, that there's only 2 group games. It's hard to find your feet, you know. You have 2 group games, then you're into knockout stages. So I suppose it's about being right for the knockout, the quarter-final, semi-final. And look, thankfully, there's still a lot to improve on, to be honest, today. Like, we were probably poor at stages, so look, delighted to get the win, but we'll work on what needs to be worked on as well, you know.
Your own performance, you're after getting the Bonsegur as the man of the match there.
I was surprised enough, to be honest, because look, I won't lie, the last 20 minutes I was struggling big time because it was my first match of the championship semi-final, you know, but I definitely was struggling in the last 20 minutes. But I was delighted. Look, as I said, I think lads stepped up. The stuff that isn't seen, you know, running, holding balls down there, winning frees, like when your pressure's on you. Piarsaigh get 3 in a row. Jason snaps the ball, wins the free, Aaron wins the free. As I said, them kind of moments. So look, it's collective effort. Look, that's 100% collective effort, everyone involved, you know.
I think you were speaking at the launch of the championship and said how, you know, getting to county finals is always a target for Patrickswell. Mission accomplished in that regard so far. Yeah,
well, as far as getting where we want to be, but look, we're under no illusions. Like, there's no, we've not won nothing. You know what it's about is trying to win the championship. So 1-0. Delighted to be in the final. We'll regroup, we'll train. Kilmallock serious side. Just boys, Kilmallock team with a couple of county medals, Munster club medals. To be honest, I had to laugh at how they were written off. I just couldn't believe it. You know, I was kind of, in my head, I thought they were going to come through because everyone wrote them off. Like, and it just makes no sense. Like, the fellas in there with 3 county medals, Munster club medals, they scrub through against Liberty, scrub through against Ballybrown. Serious team. We won't be writing them off. I can assure you that anyway. There'll be no chance of that happening.
2 seconds. Just talked about your squad depth. We'll say you said it was your first game.
Yeah.
You've like the keen Fitz and them coming on. Jack Keller, like a real depth there this year.
Yeah, like look, and that is huge. Like I said, I wasn't playing last week. Obviously, so I tried to work hard, get back on the team. Fellas there today, like Jack Keller. Do you know what I mean? Keane, Fitz, John Kirby, 3 serious players. Delighted with the young lads from Patrickswell, to be honest. 2 Kirbys. Gifted young fellas, and there's another 3 or 4 there that are training with us. Jake Carey, Sam Mack, Owen Harmon, Back Hiley. Do you know that I was kind of helping out a bit with the 19s, but great young lads pushing everyone on. It's a club effort, I suppose. So 30 lads tagged, another 10 or 15 21s and juniors training with us. So every one of them are important, I can assure you that. And so it's proud for them too that we'll be back Tuesday night. Everyone driving on.